Hi, everybody. This is the first ever episode of Yeah Right. And here with me is wow, I'm already really bad at this. This I'm with Paul. Y'all know Paul. If you don't know Paul, look at my social media. This is really bad, actually. It's okay.
Hi.
I'm really embarrassed now. Actually, I thought I was gonna be more confident, but now I'm looking at you and I'm getting shy.
Why?
I don't know. I'm getting really shy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. That's it. Let's cancel this. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, guys, girls, days. This is Paul, and I'm gonna give y'all a rundown of who Paul is. Okay. Paul
I thought
is
you were introducing yourself. Okay.
no. I'm gonna introduce you. You introduce me. That way, people can know what we think about each other. I guess. I don't know.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what could you possibly say that I haven't heard before?
I guess we'll see.
So let me tell you who Paul is. Paul is an artist. He loves Beyonce. He is from the 210 Countdown City, just like me. And he loves to dance. He's funny. He's everybody's favorite in every group of friends. He is the one who has the best replies in every group chat. And he is my co-host of Yeah Right. And everybody, welcome him to the show, episode 1. Okay, now your turn.
Hi, this is me. I am here, Paul. And also with me is Lorenzo. No introduction needed.
Girl.
Just kidding. My co-host, Lorenzo. He is almost as old as me.
Barely, not too much.
Close enough. 88.
Ooh. Not they're gonna.
Let's rewind.
Not they're gonna find my social security number and then scam me. Actually, do it. My credit's bad.
Please. Lorenzo is also a creative. He's also very into music and into film and TV. Um, Lorenzo, always down to have a good time. This podcast was his idea.
And there also, just so everybody knows, just so you can be prepared, there's literally no point to this podcast other than just to hang out with us. There's literally no point. We're just hanging out.
We're literally just hanging out.
We're just hanging out.
Talking about whatever we feel like.
Yeah, and y'all can sit with us. Y'all can talk to us. Y'all can comment and respond. I don't even know where you're gonna be watching this or listening. There's no video. There's currently no video format. This is currently audio, video, TBD. But that's what this is, just to hang out, because podcasting is what happens as a result of all the friends who say that their lives would be good reality TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have reality TV shows, so now we're podcasters.
Right.
Well,
this idea made it out of the group chat, which is refreshing.
Yeah, and technically this is our second attempt at a first episode. Because there will be an unreleased Christmas special that was never
if you are actually part of our Discord.
We don't have one of those, actually, so we don't actually have one of those. Don't confuse the people. One day maybe.
Yeah, also y'all are all invited to our panel.
Our panel? We have a panel?
When we have a panel.
When we have a panel, you can. When we have a panel at Comic-Con, you can come, and everybody. I hope you'll see us in Hall C.
Not Hall C.
Oh, Hall Z. Okay. Also, just to give a little bit of background, just in general, to our friendship and how we met. Paul and I met because his best friend is cousins with my best friend, and we're our best friend's best gays and best friend. And that's basically how we met. And Paul is a lot more quiet, but he, I don't know, even though he's so much older than him, it feels like we're close in age. For the clarity, you're only how many months older are you?
Uh, 11, 12, 11. We'll say
10.
11. 10?
Wait. Oh no, I
You're
keep thinking.
December, I'm January.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. Oh, I forget. Well, I'm literally cuckoo because I was thinking your birthday was in February for some reason.
Because Stan's birthday is in January. In
Oh.
February.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Anyway, we met like that because our best friends are cousins, and then we became friends, and we both share similar points of views in about creativity, art, and stuff like that. Even when we don't share the same point of view, I think we both enjoy each other's perspectives on art and music. Just in terms of like our own personal ethics and morals as well, we share that, and I think we bonded really well. And to be honest, and not to be totally gushy and gross, but I never imagined I would be your friend because I thought you were a total fucking bitch. I'm just kidding. No.
Still half true.
No, honestly, I look up to you so much. Oh, now say something nice about me.
Pizza's here.
Ah! Thank you, Amy, for the pizza. If you know, you know. Okay, so for the first episode for everybody, so you can continue to get to know us and hang out with us, we decided to make some icebreaker questions. Do you want to do one on one or do one person? I think we should do one on one. So
that's fine. Also, I was thinking we could answer our own questions. Like, if you want to answer the question you're asking me, you can also feel free to answer.
Oh yeah. We can make them. We can. It could be a conversation. Let me see here. I gotta get to my questions. You can go first. You go first. So these are our icebreaker questions. Our pizza is going to be here at 8:05 p.m. Just so y'all know. So we will need to take a break. Okay, which is in a couple of minutes.
Okay, question number 1. What is the most random fun fact you know?
Actually, I just shared this at on a work icebreaker, so this is perfect. I'm already prepared.
Ugh.
It's a science fact though. That's not very fun, right? Do you want me to just share? I'll just share. Okay. Well, my favorite fun fact is I already forgot the specifics. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. The so I think it's really beautiful about the light that illuminates the earth is like thousands upon thousands of years old because I think I've told you this before also, right? Do you even remember?
No.
The photons, the light photons that illuminate the earth, the sun is so dense with particles that the light that illuminate like comes from the center of the sun, the core of the sun, bounces off every single particle, and it takes so long because the sun is so dense. Like by the time it reaches the surface of the sun, it's already I can't remember the exact number, but it's already like thousands and thousands of years old. And then from there, it only takes like what is it, 8 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever, from the sun to the earth. And I think that's really beautiful, and that's my favorite fun fact. I like science.
Cute. Thanks for sharing.
What's your favorite fun fact?
I don't have a fun fact.
You don't have any facts. You don't know any facts?
Fun fact.
Not fun fact. Fun facts.
Fun fact.
Seriously? You don't know any? I can think of a lot of facts you know about Beyonce. I can think of a lot of facts you know about Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama?
You read her book, no? Oh, you listened to it.
I listened to it.
Someone told me that if you listen to an audiobook, it counts as reading the book. And that was someone who has a PhD, so just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I'll ask you your next question since you don't want to
you.
actually participate in the game that you said to do.
Oh, pizza's here.
Oh, wait, we have to take a break.
No time.
We're back. I think I left off, right? It was me. It's my turn to ask you a question. My question to you is, which Beyonce tour show would you revisit and why?
Would I revisit as if I went to it and I want to go again?
Yeah. Yes. Obviously, right? Wait, how many tours have you been to?
Formation, On the Run, Renaissance, so far. 3.
Okay, of those 3 then, which one would you revisit?
Formation.
formation, and why?
It was mainly songs from her album Lemonade. And I miss those songs because she hasn't toured those songs in years. And I just want to see her perform them
She
again.
she didn't play any of those songs at Cowboy, not Cowboy Carter,
Renaissance,
Renaissance. Not a
except
single Lemonade.
Formation.
Just Formation. Oh, that was a tour that we went to together. That was my first concert with for Beyonce. That was
Mine
my
too,
first and
actually.
only. Aw, Bubble. Well, we didn't even sit together because you were on the floor and I was in the nosebleeds. I was in the two hands. What they? How do they say?
Two hands to heaven section.
I was in the two hands to heaven section. That was a
Oh.
nice tour. She looked like a little ant. I want to say I'm jealous. I'm so jealous that you got to see Renaissance because after watching, well, I already felt FOMO for not going, but then after seeing the film, which Beyonce, where's the film?
Mm-hmm.
When are we streaming it? Where is it going to be on streaming? What the hell? But after seeing the film, I my FOMO like increased times 10. I think I overdid it on the pizza. I feel full, girl. Okay, ask me my
That's crazy.
question. Ask me my question. Hurry before I have to go.
Mhm. Let's see. A word. What is a word or phrase that triggers you?
A word or phrase triggers me. What when you say trigger, like any kind of trigger, like trigger to be mad, trigger to get sick. Like I just get so sick.
Sick.
Yeah, like ill. Cause like the first thing that comes to mind is I don't want to say it, but like the the I just it's not
Well,
even
don't get sick, girl. You just ate a bunch of pizza.
it's not even a phrase, but like a tub of butter that grosses me out.
Okay, well, what is a word or phrase that triggers you?
Right. Well, what do you mean trigger? Like trigger like trauma? Trauma?
Any trigger.
Well,
What
when
do you get annoyed by when someone says this word or phrase?
I hate when people say let's go. I hate it. When
You
people
you
say
mean
let's
let's
go. Yes,
go?
when people say let's go, looking at some of our friends,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand when people say let's go.
Tagging you on the comments.
I can't. I don't know why it just pisses. I know it's irrational, and I know there's no reason for it, but I know it annoys
Mm,
me. But
yeah, no, honestly, that triggers me as well, if you will. Um, and I also agree it is irrational because it's doing no harm to anybody, but it's
I
just.
know, I know.
But I agree with you because I'm like, okay, first of all, go where? No, I don't want to go with you.
Right. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to
Right.
go to where
I
you're
would do
going.
this task, but I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm not as excited. I I I really just I don't know. I think it's because it did it start in like with bro culture.
I think
Bro
so. I think that's
culture.
also like why I can't stand it because I'm like,
I'm like,
go back to the frat house, please.
right. I'm like, please leave me alone. I don't care about your free throws. I don't know.
The way you go to basketball is
excuse me.
concerning, but yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, my question is my next question for you is, which is your favorite Twilight movie? And that's it. I don't know why I ended that. Like, if there was more to it, just which is your favorite Twilight movie?
When it comes to like,
May I guess before you answer?
sure,
Is it Breaking Dawn Part 2?
yes.
Okay. Is there what is your second favorite?
Second favorite, HP Deathly Hollows Part 2.
Twilight?
Oh, I thought you meant like my favorite, another series, but my second favorite.
But I'm learning you love the finales.
In Twilight, no, right. My second favorite movie within Twilight.
Yeah. Do y'all hear that song in the background? It's the pool.
There's people at the pool. I don't know why it's so late. Um, I guess Breaking Down Part Two. I do like the more climactic, action packed like
You
of
love
the
a
movies.
conclusion.
Yeah,
I guess I hate Twilight, and you know that. But I just wanted to know. I wanted
you
the
you
people
wanted
to.
to hear me say Twilight.
I wanted the people to get to know you and get to know what they're in for and what they'll be dealing with throughout this
The Twilight hate.
the the Twilight hate and love that they'll be both experiencing both at the same time. Um, and also just to give people a background, here's a fun story about Paul. One time, Paul was hooking up his sound bar in our apartment, and he had to test the just test if he needed to test if it worked. And I told him to put on a movie with a great action sequence so that way he can see how it sounded. And this bitch fucking put on. He said, "This is exactly how it happened." He said, "I know exactly what to put on," and he put on dumb. Sorry, I won't say dumb because I'll respect the movie. He put on the final. Is it the final scene?
I guess the final fight scene. Yeah.
The final fight scene from Breaking Down Part Two, and I had to sit there and watch it, and the soundbar sounded good actually. But I don't like Twilight. I think it's funny, but do you take it serious? I think
Take it serious in what way? Do I think Edward's real? No.
no, not take it serious, but I think what makes me annoyed by it is that when people talk about it as if it's this really groundbreaking dramatic series, or I don't, maybe they don't even treat it with, they just treat it as a dramatic series that like is just so serious and so devastating, and I just think,
Mhm.
to me it's silly.
Okay, well, ask yourself. Do you think I take it as serious as you think I do?
Well, I don't know. What's your fucking favorite movie?
Okay, first of all, it's not my favorite fucking movie. It's maybe top 10.
Okay, well, what's your top? What are your other tops?
You want other names?
Moving on. Moving on. What's your next question for me?
Um, what is something true about you that people find hard to believe?
I don't think there's anything about me that's hard to believe. I'm a joke. I'm a joke, and that's pretty easy to believe.
It's a self-read for
Something true about me that people find hard to believe, that I'm a man.
me.
Just kidding.
Okay.
For the viewers, a lot of people misgender me. They think I'm a woman, but I am
Not
not.
the viewers.
For the viewers, for the listeners, the listeners, whatever have you. What is something people say again?
Hold on, let me look it up again.
You forgot your
What
own
is something
question?
true about you that people find hard to believe?
Something true. I don't. I honestly don't know. Hard to believe.
Mhm.
Is there something?
It's hard to believe that you love an indie band like the Shins, I'd say.
Do you think that's hard to believe?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard to believe because you met me when I was already fully
Queen.
evolved. Yeah, a fully evolved gay, and I had found my place in pop culture. But before that, I was an indie girly. I was an indie girly. I was listening to the Shins. I was listening to the Strokes, the Hives, anything with the. I was listening to it. I was listening to anything like
The
that.
Veronicas.
I saw the Veronicas live, and I didn't even know who they were.
Okay, let's not say Veronica.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Hey, that's my friend. But that's a trigger for another friend. We're gonna have to cut that out. Or leave it in. I don't know.
And we're back.
I'm leaving it in. Veronica's gonna love it, to be honest. Wherever you're at, Veronica, you're the first. Oh my god, you're the first shout out. Veronica's
Oh
the
my
first
gosh.
shout out.
That's
Congratulations.
crazy.
Okay, am I next?
Next to Edward Cullen. Yeah.
Edward. She's a Twilight girly, by the way, so
Oh my
she's
gosh.
in good company. Where are my questions? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. What is a favorite place that you've? What is? Ew, I wrote this question stupid. Favorite place you have ever traveled to? Is that correct grammar? Favorite? What's your favorite place? Where have you traveled? You know what I'm fucking asking. Just answer the question.
I'd say Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Mhm.
Of course.
Yeah.
Cancelled. Just kidding.
No, honestly, I would be because I stayed on a military base and my relatives are military,
I
and
see. Well, but you respect it. The point is,
we did shop
you're
local. We did spend our money at local places. We didn't do anything touristy. Um,
you don't
yeah.
have to explain. I'm just giving. I'm just making you scared.
I mean, I'm not scared. I just need the people to know.
I see. Well, I would love to go to Hawaii, and I'm jealous you've been twice, right?
3 times.
You've been 3 times,
Yeah,
girl. We're in a
3 times.
recession.
This is
This is why.
pre-tariffs.
This is why you're we're in a recession. You went too many times. I would love to go to Hawaii. I would
Mhm.
love to go to Hawaii. I want to see. You got to see where Jurassic Park was filmed.
I did, and I did ziplining in a little park. But I think of all things, like the beach is beautiful, unforgettable. The landscapes, the plants, the scenery, everything's so nice. But I think my favorite thing that I loved, and I feel like I kind of brought back, was the people's love for their culture.
Mm,
So seeing that and experiencing that was very beautiful. And that is what inspired me to kind of like look inward and like appreciate my culture more,
I see.
which is why I'm back in San Antonio.
That's why we left Austin. Had nothing to do with the cost of rent.
Right.
um, that's really cool. I would really like to go to Hawaii. But I think where I want to travel to I really want to go to Mexico. I've never been, and I know you've wanted. Have you been to Mexico?
Just the border
Just
towns.
four towns. I really want to go back to Mexico for the reasons that you are mentioning, but I don't even know if I have roots in Mexico. Like my roots could be native to Texas, the OG part, the a part that was OG.
Yep.
Am I saying that right? You don't. It's not the only original part of Mexico, but a part that was. Oh my gosh. What I'm trying to say is
the part of Texas that once was Mexico.
right. That's what I'm trying to say. So,
Yes.
I honestly, if I find out that my roots are just there, I think I'll be a bit sad. But because I'll be like, oh, it's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
But
Well, you can also like do research on like who once lived on that land. You like on this land. Like.
yeah, you're right. But I would really like to go to Mexico. And I want to go to like deep Mexico though, like jungle.
Damn. Well,
There's jungle in Mexico, right? Or am I ignorant?
I don't know anything about Mexico, honestly.
You don't know anything about Mexico?
No.
Just the food.
Yeah.
I have
just the food and the candy's cheap.
I have an internet friend that lives in Mexico that's always telling me to go. But maybe one day we'll take them up on the offer and they can show us all the cool places. You know what I really want to do, and I hear that it's a really big deal. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know that anyone has said that actually, but I heard that Mexico has actually maybe. I feel like everywhere outside of America is like into raves. Because like in Europe they do raves.
Yeah.
I know we do raves, but like I feel like, or maybe it's just who we're around. Like I don't feel like we don't know a lot of people that go to raves or like are part of rave culture, aside from EDC. But I saw online once like about Mexico raves, and they look a lot of fun. Would you go to a rave, or it's too sweaty?
I don't think it's too sweaty. I've been to a couple raves in San Antonio like years ago.
You went to like an underground one, like
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't like underground. Like it was above ground. But a lot of people went, and it wasn't like you see in the movies from my experience. So maybe it wasn't an actual rave that you're referring to. But I think like people like in Austin, there's like this place that they have raves.
I I just saw a video. I think it was in San Antonio of somebody going. They were recording their experience at an underground. Well, not like it wasn't like their experience, but they like found it, and it was like it looked like it was under an old highway or something, and it looked like a lot of fun. Did I send you that video?
No.
Oh well, it looked like a lot of fun. It does look scary though. Like well, Stan when Stan talks about going to raves in France, like it's always like a trek, and it can get like dirty, like messy, and that part doesn't sound fun to me. But
Burning Man.
I guess so.
Wait, actually, I don't even know
I
what
have
Burning Man
no
is.
idea what Burning Man is like. I don't know what Burning Man is like. It's scary. The last time
I have no idea.
it looks scary. Okay, what's your next question? Because we need to move on.
Okay. Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah, because I just asked you about where you would travel to. You said Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
What's something that you'd love to experience for the first time again?
Oh, the Pokemon movie. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's not my true answer. But I guess it is because it's the first thing that came to my mind.
Literally, yes. Oh, you
Wait,
miss
let me.
it?
Can I? Huh?
You miss it?
The Pokemon movie, the very first one, the animation. Can I tell you a funny story about that? My, I mean,
Sure.
the answer is yes, right? I was in fifth grade, and I already had tickets to it, and I was supposed to see it after school that day, but progress reports came out that day, and I was failing, which it's a that in general that was a rare occurrence for my educational part of my life. So I was freaking out that I was gonna get in so much trouble and I wasn't gonna get to go, and I did something so dramatic because I started crying because I thought if once my dad sees this report card, I mean progress report, I'm not gonna be able to go to the Pokemon movie, and I was so devastated, and I was like, I started crying in the class, and I was like, just kill me. And then when I got home, I like told my dad, and I was already crying, and he was like, "Okay, it's fine." And then I got to go see it anyway. So I'm always wondering if people who were in my fifth grade class remember that. I was really embarrassed. Hey, you've seen me cry before. It's embarrassing, right?
For who?
For me. Like, are you? I feel embarrassed. Anyway, let me answer the question seriously. Something to be really corny. I would like. Well, actually, you know what I really like. I would really like to go to New York again for the first time with you. That was a really fun time. That was really fun. That was like a really fun experience. And I had a lot of fun. And all of the adventures that we had that whole trip was like, I don't think we could. I haven't been able to, or not that I try, but like I haven't. Hold on, let me gather my thoughts. I haven't had that kind of travel experience. Not that my other travel experiences are bad, but that I don't know, that one was really memorable for me, and I really really liked it. That was a lot of fun.
I have to agree actually, because that was yeah, I'm sure that was my first trip with friends only, like not family, just like friends. And to a place where I've never been, New York, as crazy. Not crazy, but like so far. As in distance, far as in distance. And it was very fun. And it was brand new for a lot of us. Some of us knew the ropes.
Some of us had been there quite a while, quite a few times.
Yeah. So that was very fun to experience. And I would love that again. Because I feel like we've gone on trips before, but like
It's
you
fun.
said, it's never been the same.
Yeah, the magic isn't the same. I know what you mean. And I feel the same way. Like I think about when we went to San Francisco together, and I had a lot of fun, but like it was just, I don't know, that trip to New York was just, I don't know. It was, how long were we even there for? Just 1 week?
Just 1 week. But yeah, about a week.
You're right. I don't know why I said just. That is a long time. I'm very grateful. But okay. Was that my question or your question?
Mine.
Okay, so my question for you is what is something that makes you sick?
And
And
sick can be
to
my stomach.
Sick to your stomach.
That makes me sick.
Yeah. Any way you want to interpret that, you can interpret that in any way you want.
Okay, today I left the gym. I was walking out of the gym.
Sick. You're right.
No. And it smelled like fish outside.
Ooh.
Sick. Yeah.
I hate fish. The smell. I love the smell. I hate the smell of fish. I hate the smell of fish. I hate going to supermarkets, and it doesn't. I'm not like grossed out by it where I'm like, ew, sick, but I just I don't.
I do get grossed out. I think also because I just don't like seafood, so anything that smells like seafood just is gross. But also, like, I heard that if fish smells like fish, it's like bad.
It's bad. Ugh. See, the thing is, the thing that makes me sad is I like fish, I like seafood, but I hate the smell of seafood. And sometimes when you eat seafood, you
It tastes
can't.
like it smells.
Yeah, sometimes,
It's
sometimes.
gamey, like we learned earlier.
What's
It's
gamey?
gamey. Remember we learned at the pool, the meat.
Oh, the meat. You're right. Yeah, that's what that means.
Yeah,
Are we sure?
yeah.
You're right. Well,
But
sometimes,
I don't know if it's like the same with like seafood, but
and I don't like all seafood. Like, okay, I know you've never had oysters, right? Okay, get this. Oysters
no.
just taste like seawater, in my opinion.
Ew.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Like you're literally taking a sip of what feels like phlegm and seawater. And so,
Okay, you know why the ocean is salty, right?
no, because
Whale sperm.
are you joking? That's not true.
That's what Snooki said.
Right. She's a reliable resource of information. I definitely trust and believe that.
Yeah, but I left the gym and it smelled like fish. There is like a Chinese buffet in the same strip mall, which it's never smelled like fish before.
Do you think they're like making crabs?
I have no idea what they're up to in
Oh my
there.
gosh, did you see the crab discourse online? How do you feel about it?
Crab discourse? What kind of crabs?
I don't know.
There's an outbreak.
No. This woman uh, posted a video of herself cooking her crabs alive in an air
Oh
fryer,
yeah,
and
I did
everyone
see
was
that. I
like,
did see
"This
that.
is
Torture.
This is torture." How do you feel about it?
I mean, obviously, I don't want to see an animal tortured, but I'm like, y'all literally boil crawfish while they're alive.
Are they alive?
Yeah.
They are, huh? Wait. Are you sure they're alive?
I mean, I've seen them move around.
They boil lobsters, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I think
It's like the Spider-Mans pointing at each other.
very that. Yeah, that was crazy.
But that makes me sick.
Yeah, air frying crabs alive, sick.
Yucca.
Yucca. Yeah, don't do that, y'all.
What's y'all's problem?
Buy them frozen.
Don't look at the process.
Okay. Oh wait, it's my question next, right? Hello.
Oh, my question to you.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? When is the last time you had a good cry?
Is this my final question?
I don't know.
Well, don't you
I have a few.
I have only 5.
Oh, is this my last question? I did more than 5.
Okay, well, I'll answer this. The last time I cried, I was reading The Hunger
Thank you.
Games,
Oh,
the new book, Sunrise on the Reaping.
I regret asking.
You're
I'm just
huh?
kidding.
What'd you say?
I regret asking, but I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Bitch. Well, if you can be a Twilight girly, I can be a Hunger Games girly.
I love Hunger Games.
Hunger Games
That's
is
the thing.
has far more depth than Twilight.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay, well,
Argue with the wall.
argue with your mama. I cried reading the Twilight book, the last book, Sunrise on the Reaping. But that's a superficial cry. The last time I cried for real,
I feel like you said you cried while reading Twilight.
did I say Twilight just now?
I
I've
think
never
so.
read Twilight. If I did say that, I want the public to know I've never read Twilight. I never intend to read Twilight. Did I really just say that?
I feel like you did, but who knows?
I think you're a liar.
Okay.
Well, if you're not lying, well, I guess we'll find out when we play this back. The last time I cried, probably when I left Stan at the airport. Stan, for those of you who don't know, Stan's my boo thing. That's dumb, right? To say boo thing.
Yeah, I've never heard you say that in my life.
I know. I'm being fake. Stan's my fiance. I feel funny saying that. It feels fake when I say that. I don't know why. It feels like I'm.
All right, we're moving into the confessions portion.
I feel like I want to skip from boyfriend to husband. I don't know why. Fiance feels so heteronormative, but it's true. He's my fiance.
Mm.
So anyway, I love him, and I cried when I left. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Actually, have you ever cried leaving somebody before, or wanted to?
No,
You don't cry, right?
I don't think so.
What's wrong
I
with
had
you?
my tear ducts removed.
That's cool. Why don't you cry? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I just nothing moves me in a way to where liquid comes out of my eyeballs.
Are you gonna do murder?
Am I gonna do murder?
Yeah, because why? Do you have emotions?
Of
People like
course I have
that commit
emotions.
murder.
I'm an Aquarius. Of course I have emotions.
Well, why don't they come out on your eyes?
Because there's no need to.
Okay, you need therapy. You need therapy. Let me answer my last question.
Yeah, answer your own
Cold ass
question.
bitch. Ready?
Ask
Are
yourself,
you
you're asking
ready?
yourself. Yes.
I realize some of these questions are kind of like around the same topic,
Ready.
but
Just kidding.
if you had to take one movie to a desert island, what movie would it be?
Told you he loves movies.
I do. What movie would it be?
What movie would it be? I'd say Clueless.
Um, sorry, I have to react to that in a second, but I just got a phone call. For those of y'all, we're still low budge here, and we're recording off my phone, so I don't know if you heard any of that for a few seconds. But repeat your answer.
Are they done?
Yeah, no, I rejected the call. We'll
Mm.
have to call her back.
Who is it?
It was Irene.
Oh,
Second shout out.
um. Oh, I would take the movie Clueless.
That's a good one. I
Mm.
guess that's my reaction anyway. Clueless is a good movie. Really? Why? Really? Clueless is that? So does that mean
It's a
that's
comfort movie.
okay?
And if
But
I'm stranded on an island, I need to laugh. I need to giggle. I need to quote along.
you need to see all of the luxuries that you're missing because you're stuck on a desert island.
Yeah, that I also never had.
True.
Well, went off the island.
The technology in that movie. You remember the computer with the outfits?
Yeah, the rotating closet.
Yeah. Does that? Is there something like that that actually exists now? There's not like an app or
I'm.
anything.
I don't know. I feel like it probably does, but is it convenient? I don't know.
I don't know. Like Apple hasn't
You
made
have a
it.
stylist.
You're right. Clues is a good movie. What's your favorite Clues quote? Sorry. What I need to do and prepare the people listening is Paul doesn't like questions that the answers have to be absolute. Like, what is your favorite? So I have to learn to adjust my questions as to what are some of your favorites because he has struggles in giving one answer or can't decide on a single answer. So let me correct myself. What are some of your favorite quotes?
You're a virgin who can't drive.
True. Ah.
Is
Okay.
one that comes to mind at least in the moment.
I think my favorite quote is actually I don't even know if I know any other quotes besides that one. I don't watch Clueless like you watch Clueless, but I do love it.
Like I watched Clueless. I obviously probably haven't seen it in like over a year, but
What?
I do know her.
Okay, it's a comfort movie. Liar,
That
fake.
that means I don't need any comfort at the moment.
Right, you can't cry. You don't need comfort. I guess we all can't be as perfectly stable as you.
And why are you mad at me?
Because I'm unstable, I'm crying, and I need comfort. My comfort movie is my comfort movie is what is my comfort movie? Chuang Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. I would take that to a desert island. I could watch that every day. I can quote that movie like the back of my hand. So, and I think
Which side
honestly,
is the back of your hand?
huh?
Which side is the back of your hand?
The not white side.
The not white side.
Yeah, I have, I have hands that don't blend.
Okay, fun fact.
Here's a fun fact. Well, because like my skin tone, like I have a very clear like line and where my melanin ends, and then I have these a lighter skin on my palms. Do you have that?
Um, mm.
See, yours blends a little bit. For those of you, there's no video aspect to this, but we're looking at it. We're looking at hands. Paul's hands blend very nicely. No, well,
No, they're nice.
I mean, no, they're nice. They're nice, but like, I see. Do you see how the line where my like it's a very prominent.
It's a sharp line.
It's a sharp. It's a sharp border where my melanin ends, and then I have these like lighter palms.
Okay.
So,
what are a few of your favorite quotes from Tu Wong Fu?
it's such a deep cut, but I like when Nagzima says that's all, but it's hard to understand the context with that alone. But I also like oh, it's too big. I already forgot it. I'm fucking it up because I'm getting nervous. Oh no, it's too big. I like saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I like saying red and wild. But I think saying that's all is my favorite for some things. For context, it's the part where Vitas tells Noxie, Noxie, ask the little Latin boy in drag why is she crying, and Noxie says, little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying? And then Chi-Chi's like, oh, it's just you two are just so beautiful. And Noxie says, that's all. It cracks me up every time. Okay, this is my that was my last question, and we have just a few minutes left. So what's my last question? Let's wrap it up. Or was that your last question?
Yeah, you cut me off.
What
You said ask your last question.
Okay, well, you don't have any more?
No.
Okay, I think we both did 5 then, because we started with you, ended on me, so we're equal.
I didn't go to school for fucking math.
I did. Okay.
And you failed.
Who's your favorite drag queen?
My favorite drag queen, San Antonio's very own, Georges.
Oh. How do you feel about her?
At the moment, but I also love Alyssa Edwards, and you know that.
Do you think it's funny that she's from San Antonio, but she walked in saying Helotus? And I live in Helotus. Oh, not doxing myself.
Oh, wow.
Don't look me up. Don't look me up.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
He doesn't use that address.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just feeling the air now. We're still new to this, y'all. But I guess we'll wrap it up.
I wasn't just filling the air, but I was having a conversation. But we can wrap it up.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Where can they find you?
Where can they find me? What do you mean?
In Helotus.
Well, for anybody listening, you can find our social media. My social media is everything is Haha Lorenzo, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. I think that's all my social. I think I have Blue Sky, which I've only tweeted like once.
That also makes me sick.
Do you say tweet on Blue Sky? Post on Blue Sky? Whatever. Blue Sky makes you sick?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Well, I downloaded it, but my friends don't want to leave Twitter, so it's hard for me to get away because I want to be in the know, a la mode.
That's the FOMO.
That is the FOMO. That's the FOMO. That's the anxiety. That's the insecurity. Just kidding. Where can people find you, bitch?
Not in Helotus. In San Antonio. My social medias, for the most part, are Paul from Texas, Instagram, Twitter. My TikTok that I use all the time is maybe Paul from Texas.
All right.
Yeah, you can find me also at your local HEB in the candy aisle.
Nice. I love the candy aisle HEB. You know what my favorite aisle HEB is though?
Let me guess. Seafood market.
Bitch. Honestly, sometimes I do like to go by and look at all of the. It's kind of like because it's kind of like a zoo.
Ew.
It's kind of like it's so well, like any not just the meat market. Wait, what'd you say? Fish market?
Mm-hmm.
Not just the fish market, but like the fish market, the deli, all those sections. It's so interesting to me. It's very hands-on. It's very. Okay, we gotta go. Bye, everybody. If you're listening this far, please share any posts you see about this. Share the episode. If you want to
comment your favorite parts,
tell us your favorite parts. Screen record your favorite parts.
Mm-hmm.
We wanna.
Tell us what you want our opinions on.
Yeah, if you want us to be successful, we can't do it without your help. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, right.
yeah, right. Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye.